Hello, my name is Ioni, and in this tutorial I will show you how I created this landing page in Photoshop. Now, let's begin. Now, create a new document and go to File and New, and I will type landing page. The width will be 1920 and the height, let's say for now it's 3000 pixels, because depending on the design will resize this background. So let's fill the background with the foreground color. Double click and I will choose this black gray. Okay, and if you want to add color on this background, just press Alt or Option and backspace, and the layer will fill with the foreground color. Okay, now let's place some images for the first part of the landing page. So I'll have already created a folder. I have this background, the logo, the book on the mockup. Okay, the first will be this background. Let's start and create a rectangle. Click on this shape. Okay, let's have a group. Press shift or select all layers, press Ctrl or Command J, and this is the first part of this landing page. Now the image I will place above of this shape, and now press Alt or Option and create this clipping mask. This image place on this rectangle. So reduce the opacity of the image. Press 2 on the keyboard and reduce with until to 20%. Now the book will be above of this image, and the book I will place in this left side. The logo I will place in the top part. Ctrl T and resize a little. Okay, and in the right side I will place the text. So go to File, place Embed, and I have text folder, and the first will be this text. Okay, I will place in the right side. Okay, now in the top part I will add the title. So click on this and let's write The Invisible Life of Eddie LaRue. Okay, now I have this color for the text. I will choose Montserrat and I will have this semi bold, and I will place bevel and emboss. If you want to zoom in and zoom out, Alt or Option and just scroll, double click to add drop shadow for this text. Now on the subtitle I will click and Alt or Option to copy this text, and I don't want the effects, and the color will be white. Press T, Ctrl or Command A to select all text and just type international bestseller. Okay, just click on this character panel and I will just decrease the size and just press change to medium. Now this star I will place in this part. Okay, and let's reposition a little. Okay, now in the bottom part I will add a button. So click on this rectangle tool and click and drag. Okay, let's reposition this. Double click, click on this bevel and emboss and increase the size. I will increase the size about 6 and click on drop shadow. Okay, now I will add text. Click Ctrl A, select all text, and I will type by now, and click on this character panel, change the color to black, decrease the size, but let's increase to 34. Okay, and let's duplicate and I will click on the price now. So the price will be, let's have $10. Let's say this is the price with the discount. So click on this character and I will type 70 and click on bold. Click and select this and let's reduce to 45. Okay, just click on the effect. I don't want bevel emboss, I want to only the drop shadow, and let's press Alt or Option to duplicate and just change the first price, and let's Ctrl T, free transform, and reduce a little the price. Okay, now duplicate this shape and I don't want the effect, just resize, press Alt. I will resize and press Alt, and let's place above on this text. Okay, now let's reposition. Let's increase a little this button. Okay, now this is the first part of this landing page, and I will go to my image and click on this icon to add a mask. Click on this gradient tool, and the gradient will be from the color to the transparency. So the color will be black, so I will delete a little on this part and on this part. Now double click and just add drop shadow. Click on drop shadow and increase a little this size. Now I will add for the second part of this landing page. Go to File, I will add this text. and I have an icon. Okay, and just reposition on the center. This is the landing page too. Okay, I have these stars and I will place one in this part of the image and press Alt or Option and just drag to duplicate, Ctrl T, free transform, and just resize, and the stars will be below on this book. So click OK. Now the second part of this landing page is done. Let's move forward with the third part. I will just duplicate this, Control Command J to duplicate, and this will be landing page number 3, and we'll place like that. So I will delete this. Now I will add this image. Okay, and I have these two part of the text. Okay, this is the title. This text will be in the right side and this image in the left side. So we decrease the size of the image, press 2 on the keyboard, and now click on this icon to add mask and delete some parts of the image. Okay, now I will resize this shape. Okay, now let's move this in this part. Now let's go further with the fourth part of the landing page. Now in the fourth part of this landing page is about book recommended by, so I have already a few book review for some publication. Now I'll just place in this. Now let's reposition it. Okay, now and let's have this landing page 4. Okay, now I will add something in the bottom part of this image. So this circle will be white. Reduce the opacity to 20%, click and reduce to 30% the opacity. It's like this is the first page with this review, and the next will be the second and the third page, and just click and you'll see the next review on this book. Now in this part I'll add, let's copy this image, paste it to have the same color, so this will be in this. Okay, and place below to this all this review. Now let's add a little drop shadow. Now let's go further and add the 5th part of this, will be the specification. So already have this. Let's bring and align to the center. So we have, okay, now this is the 5th part of this landing page, so let's group them. Okay, let's add some stars, so click and drag to have these stars in this part of the image. Ctrl T, free transform, and resize a little. The last part will be about the author, so let's duplicate, Ctrl J. This is the 6th part and the last part of this landing page, and I will place below. Okay, now for the last part I have the text for the author and I will place in the right part. Okay, now just place embed and I have the image, Ctrl T, free transform, and resize a little. Okay, just place the text and the image and just reposition to the center. Okay, now let's see one more time. Now this was the tutorial for how I created this landing page in Photoshop. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.